Former New Orleans State Senator Carter Peterson is now facing a serious federal charge.
Yeah, she's accused of a wire fraud and a scheme to misuse campaign and Democratic Party funds. And new at 5 tonight, Paul Murphy reports the feds are accusing her of siphoning tens of thousands in campaign and party funds to feed her gambling addiction over 7 years.
Former New Orleans State Senator Carter Peterson now stands accused of wire fraud in a single-count federal bill of information. Court documents indicate she used campaign funds and money at her disposal as head of the Louisiana Democratic Party to pay for personal and gambling-related expenses. She talked about her gambling addiction with WWL-TV last March.
I've been suffering with this disease for over 25 years, and there've been peaks and valleys in the recovery phase. There's a lot of guilt and shame and embarrassment associated with it.
According to investigators, Peterson wrote checks drawn on her campaign account to friends and associates. She then reportedly directed them to cash the checks and give her most or all of the proceeds. Prosecutors allege at least a half a dozen others and 4 companies may have participated in the illegal scheme that went on for about 7 years. Loyola law professor Dane Cialino says these are serious accusations.
Based on a significant loss of $50,000, that's going to put her in a range that will make her eligible for jail time.
Thursday, Peterson said on social media, "Today marks an important step in my lifelong recovery as I continue to address my gambling addiction." She also said she has made full repayment of the funds used as a result of her addiction and will continue to make amends.
I think it's commendable that Senator Peterson has acknowledged her mistakes. She's owned it. She has begun the process of repaying the money that was misspent, and I think she's sincere in that.
Peterson abruptly resigned her seat in the Louisiana Senate in April. She is now exposed to up to 20 years in prison. Peterson is expected to plead guilty as part of an agreement with the government.
She, of course, will argue that her gambling addiction is a mitigating factor, and that's something that the court perhaps can take into consideration in sentencing her when that day comes.
Peterson is now due in federal court on August 1st at 2 p.m. Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.